So the topic name is allocation of the sample, and the topic is 5.5 from the book. And the key formula so here is the key formula for the allocation. If you could see, this one, and basically it is depending upon the formula where we have studied Ni is equal to Nai. So the point is that here you have N and Ai, so all this part is called Ai. Mean, how do we estimate the allocation? So that is the formula which is representing Ai. Okay, before we were treating Ai as equal proportion. Okay, as equal proportion, like 1 by 3 if we have 3 sample, if we have 2 sample 1 by 2, if we have 4 sample 1 by 4. So before we were treating it as equal. So here when the cost is involved, then Ai is this formula. Okay, and this is the compressed form of the Ai, compressed, because here they have opened the summation and in the denominator the summation is just closed form. Okay, and this is one of the the key formula in chapter number 5, and it is very important. And further, the N will be calculated by this formula. So in the allocation there will be two formulas, one is relating with Ai and another with N. So Ai we have seen above and the N is here. Okay, so N is involving summation Nk sigma k divided by square root of Ck, and C is basically cost involved for each sampling process. Okay, Ni sigma I and Ci is again the cost, and denominator is the same, n square d plus, and d is you already know about the d is basically b square over 4 when we are talking about the averages, and b square over 4n square, something like that for totals. I think that is the b idea of d, the how we calculate d. So the question is here, the important example that the formula, both of the formula will be using here. So advertising firm in example 5.5 finds the obtaining an observation from a rural household cost more than obtaining a response in town A or B. Okay, so from rural area, if you wanted to get information, it is most costlier than the town A and B. Okay, for example, if you want to get information from the Muscat and you are living in Muscat, it is easier for you to go there rather than you are going to some village or somewhere, maybe other part of the one. Okay, so it will be more expensive for you to go there to get the information. So the increase is due to the cost of traveling from one rural household to another. The cost per observation in each town is estimated to be $9. Okay, for town A and town B the cost is same, $9, and the cost per observation in rural area is to be $16. Okay, so $16 is the cost in the rural area. The Stratum standard deviation approximately for town A is 5, for town B it is 15, and for town for the rural area it is 10. standard deviation for each of the stratum. Stratum mean A, B, town A, town B, and rural area. That is the stratum. Find overall sample size in N, and the stratum sample sizes N1, N2, N3. Okay, so we have to estimate the sample size N, and the formula I show you above, and the sample sizes N1, N2, N3. So it means that if you wanted to calculate N1, so it means N1 is equal to N A A1, N2 is equal to N A2, N3 is equal to N A3. So the point is that we need A1, A2, and A3. So allocations, we need to estimate the allocations as well. And for the allocations, I have shown you the formula. This is to calculate the N, and this formula will be calculating the allocations, this part. Okay, so we'll be picking one by one. So first of all, we'll try to calculate the allocations by given with the given information. Okay, let me pick this formula. So A I is equal to Ni sigma I over square root Ci divided by Nk sigma K divided by square root of Ck, and sum is going from K is equal to 1 up to L. Okay, so this is the formula, and now we'll apply. We will calculate A1, A2, A3 one by one. Okay, by replacing I with 1, so we have A1 is equal to N1 sigma 1 and square root C1 divided by, so K is equal to 1 up to L. L mean your total number of stratas. How many stratas you have? 3. So L, capital L, is considering a value 3. So it means you will expand this summation in 3 parts. Okay, so N1 sigma 1 divided by square root C1 plus, because it is a summation, N2 sigma 2 square root of C2 plus N3 sigma 3 divided by square root of C3. So that's how you will be expanding, and this denominator will remain the same for each of the allocation. For each of the allocation, the denominator will remain the same, and you will keep on changing the numerator, and you will be having all the allocations ready. So to calculate this one, we have been given the data, and we just need to put all these values inside the formula to calculate the proportion A1. Okay, allocation, sorry. So here is the again. So N1 is 155, N2 62, N3 is 93, and we have already C1 is 9, C2 is 9, and C3 is $16. Sigma 1 is 5, sigma 2 is 15, and sigma 3 is 10. So, and bound on error estimation equal to 2 and B is equal to 2. Okay, so all the data have been taken. So now we will put this into the formula, and A1 is equal to N1. So N1 is 155 and multiply by sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 5 divided by square root of 9 divided by 155 into 5 divided by square root of 9 plus the n2, which is 62, and sigma 2 is 15 divided by square root of 9 plus n3, which is 93, multiply by 10 sigma 3 divided by square root of 16. Okay, so what is A1? No. For the numerator, what is the answer? For numerator, 2, 5, 8, 1, 1.33. 258 point 33. Okay, and what is the answer for the denominator altogether? Three zero 878 point 88. Again 33. 878.33. Okay, and what is the final answer? 0.322. Okay, that is the first allocation. Why I did it separately, the denominator, because the same denominator will be used later on. Okay, so same denominator will be used later on. For example, A2
Wrong. 0.
Which one? Denominator is 800. So try it again. 800.33. So what is the final answer then?
0. Yes, same answer.
3
2.
0.366
2.
0.322.
It's approximately
5.8.
Okay, so until we'll keep two decimal place. Okay, so 0.322 is fine. So for the next allocation, A2 denominator will remain the same. Okay, so A2 should be N2 sigma 2 divided by square root of
C.
C2, and denominator will remain the same. Okay, the denominator will remain the same for the second A2. So you just need to have N2, which is 62, sigma 2 is 15, and cost is 9 divided by 800.33. Okay, so that's why this denominator will be used in each of A1, A2 and A3, the same denominator.
0.387.
0.387. Okay, and for the third A3 will be N3 sigma 3 divided by square root of C3 divided by 800.33. So answer is N3 is 93. 93 multiplied by 10 and divided by square root of 16, 800.33. So 0.290. Okay, so these are the allocations we have estimated, and we could test these allocations. Okay, so
Where the answer, Mr.
so one of the answer is 800.83. Okay, so this is one of the answer. I'll show you the other answers. Okay, now we'll be moving to, you could see here 0.323 for the first one.
Yes.
Okay, allocation, first allocation is 0.323, isn't it? Yeah, I'll show you later on where we use A1, A2 and A3. Okay, so now we're moving to calculate N, the second parameter N. And for N, I have already shown you the formula. Here it is. This is for the N. Now I'll try to copy this formula. And I will open this formula according to our given data. So N, so now I'm opening N. So both of the numerator will be opened by this way. So sigma k is going from 1 up to L. So N
3.
1 sigma 1, because k is going from 1 up to L. Okay, divided by square root of C1 plus N1,
N2.
sorry, N2
Sigma 2
sigma 2
divided by
square root of C2 plus
N3
N3
sigma 3 divided by square root of C.
sigma 3 and square root of C3. So I think we can open by this way. First of all, we could estimate all these terms, and then we will put all these terms into the N to get our final answer. Nk sigma k over square root Ck. So I think we have already estimated this one, which is 800.83. I think it is 83 or 33 what you have calculated. So we have already estimated this one, and you have already estimated this part.
Yes.
So this part is the denominator what you have calculated in allocations. Okay, and the next thing is the Ni, mean sigma 1 N1 sigma 1 square root of
C1
C1 plus N2,
divide by square root of C1.
no, multiply by in the next part, this part,
Where?
and then
Okay, next part.
Okay, and then N2 sigma 2 square root of C2 plus N3 sigma 3 square root of C3. So equal to summation I going from 1 up to L, n1 sigma I multiply by square root of Ci. So this is what we have. You just need to put all those values. N1 is 55, sigma 1 is 5 or 10? 5, and square root of 9 is the cost,
62,
plus 62,
15,
15,
root
square root of 9, plus 93,
10,
10, and square root of
16,
16. So what is the answer?
8,
8, 3, 5. 8835. So we got the answer in the numerator. One is 800.83, another is 8835. Now we have to calculate n square d. So by looking into the formula, try to calculate all the ingredients. So now we just need to calculate n square d. N square d. So n square will be calculated by, what is n? N is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3. So 155, 62 plus 93. What is the answer? 310. 310. So it means that n square is
300
square into d. So d is equal to b square over 4. And what is b? 2. B is given by 2. I have mentioned here in the previously, b is equal to 2. Okay?
Come down. 2/4.
Where d is equal to b square over 4. So 310 square. So 310 square is remaining because 4 cancelled by 4. So you are remaining with 310 square. So we have estimated this term, and then summation I going from
210.
210. Which one?
It's 93 plus 60 plus 50.
Yes.
Yeah. So 55 plus 60.
155.
150.
155, 62 plus 93. And last term is ni sigma I square. Okay, so it means that n1 sigma 1 square, n2 sigma 2 square, n3
Sigma 3 square.
sigma 3 square. Okay, for the last term. So n1 is 155 multiplied by 5 square, n2 is 62 multiplied by 15 square, and n3 is 93 multiplied by 10 square. So you will see what is the final answer. 27125. Now all the ingredients are ready. We'll just need to put inside the formula of n. So what is the answer for the first one? It was 800.83 multiplied by 8835 divided by 310 whole square plus 27125. So that is n. What is n now? 5741. So it is approximately 57 or 58, okay, whatever you understand. So for there is a always margin of error is there. You could
Mr. Can
plus.
you- Okay. Mr. There, why 10 square?
This one,
Yes.
sigma 3 is 10. So sigma 3 is 10. It is given. And sigma 10 square according to the formula. Okay, it is given. So it is, we could say it is approximately 57 or 58. It is up to you. No problem. Okay, so now we will be applying the concept of allocation. So what was your A1? What was your A1?
800.
3, 2,
2.
2 or 3? 2. So this is A1. Okay. This is your A1.
Yes.
Now we want to calculate N1. N1 is basically N of A1. So N is 57 multiplied by 0.322. So N1 is equal to N1
18.354.
354. Okay. Now for N2 it is NA2. Okay, for N2 it is NA2. So you have 57 for your N, and what is A2?
0.387.
387. What is the answer of N2?
22.059.
22.059.
059.
Okay, and now we have to calculate N3, which is equal to NA3.
Yes.
So N is 57 and A3 is
0.289.
289.
No,
0.29.
29.
290, I think.
Okay. What is the N3?
16.53.
53. Okay. So now you have obtained your allocations N1, which is equal to almost 18, N2, which is almost equal to 22,
22.
and N3, which is almost equal to 17.
70.
Okay, because this is 53,
Yes.
so you could say it is 17. So the meaning is that they have, you have been given your N1, N2 and N3, because you have to calculate the data from your each stratum. So you have been given best number so that your cost will remain under control. Okay, so that is the best in term of to get the information and also to control your cost. So that is the benefit of sampling. So to get the exact number that could minimize your cost. Okay, so in the first part you will be calculating allocations A1, A2, A3. In the second part you will be having your N, and then in the third part you will multiply each allocation with your N to get the exact sample size. Okay, that is the main theme of this question. Okay, it's not that difficult, it's very straightforward question.